Hi, everybody. My name is Dennis Carter. I'm with SDA Software. I appreciate everybody joining us today. Today, we are going to go over our academic enablement and workforce programs. We've invited special guest Matt Bruce with the Siemens academic team to drive through some of the curriculum, the content, how to get involved, and what's all included in the program. So if Matt, if you're ready, I'll turn it over to you.
That's great, Dennis. Thanks a lot. Hello, everybody. My name is Matt. I represent, as Dennis pointed out, Siemens Academic Enablement and Workforce Development Program. I've had the privilege of being with Siemens for about 16 years now. When I first started, I was on the commercial sales side of the house, working closely with our channel partners like SDA Software to align our customers' needs with Siemens solutions. And while this was interesting work, the opportunity to transition to academia presented itself, and I jumped all over it. I recognized immediately the chance to shape the future by introducing cutting-edge technology to students who are inherently receptive to innovation, but specifically to change. And the cool thing is, this remains just as true today as it did back then, especially with the advancements in additive manufacturing, augmented and virtual reality, digital twin, and most recently, the introduction of AI, which is about as exciting as it gets. I love the enthusiasm of students and working with educators who are looking to provide their students with the very best academic experience possible. And I'm also really pleased to be here with you today. So let's begin with who we are, because unlike in other parts of the world, particularly Europe, where our parent company, Siemens AG, is headquartered, not a lot of people in the US know who we are or what exactly it is we do. So here's a breakdown of the different divisions within Siemens AG. Each division are their own entity, but we all fall under the same Siemens umbrella. So we have Digital Industries, which is home to Siemens Software, Smart Infrastructure, which focuses on building automation, energy management, and intelligent infrastructure systems, Siemens Mobility, which is our transportation solutions provider, Advanta, which is the consulting arm of Siemens, Siemens Healthineers, which provides medical technology and healthcare solutions. If you've been to a hospital lately, you've very likely seen our imaging or diagnostic equipment at work. And then there are the portfolio companies, which are independently operated but aligned with Siemens goals. And within Digital Industries, we have Siemens Software, again, where I'm from, which leads the market in industrial software, factory automation, motion control, and process automation. All of these companies play a vital role in keeping Siemens at the foremost technology leader in digitalization, automation, and electrification. So Siemens goes to market by industry, and our software is widely used across various sectors. We are the leader in aerospace and defense, the leader in automotive and transportation and electronics, and we have significant market share in these other sectors shown here as well. And it should be noted that while we provide software to tens of thousands of customers globally in these different industries, we ourselves compete in some of these spaces, and we are naturally users of our own software. So we're not just talking the talk here, we're also walking that walk. And finally, size does matter. Siemens is a multinational conglomerate that does a lot of things and does them well. We've been around for 176 years, so I like to think we've got things figured out. I mentioned before that DISW is the #1 industrial software provider globally, with revenue just under 3.5 billion euros. There are thousands of us scattered around the world working to deliver comprehensive digital twin solutions to meet each of our customers' unique needs, with a focus on adaptability and modernization. And we truly believe in flexibility and openness, that promoting of collaborative ecosystems to drive innovation and success to all of our customers. So why workforce development? Why has Siemens placed so much importance and focus on this initiative, and who stands to benefit from it? So your first thought might be Siemens, and there is an element to that, but this is less about recruitment for ourselves and more about our commercial customers. I think we are all in agreement that today marks a pivotal moment in education and workforce development. Amidst the pandemic, around 1.4 million manufacturing jobs were lost. However, even before the shutdown, the industry was teetering on the edge of a labor crisis. Recent estimates suggest that by 2030, there could be 2.1 million unfilled jobs due to a shortage of skilled labor. And while the CHIPS Act was a positive step for the semiconductor industry, chip fabrication demands a highly skilled STEM workforce, and the US industry has grappled with talent shortages for years. The rapid advancements unfolding before us make this an incredibly exciting time to work in this field. You know, what was once considered science fiction is now our reality. We're witnessing a seamless integration of virtual and physical realms in real time, requiring a significant shift in how we prepare students for industry. The skills needed for today's jobs are vastly different from those 10 or 15 years ago. Students need to demonstrate adaptability, creativity, critical thinking, communication, collaboration skills. Above all, they must be digitally literate, equipped with a fundamental understanding of technology and proficient in use of digital tools. And that right there is where Siemens can really, really add value. We lead this transformation in industry and apply what we know to our workforce development initiative. We are the industry standard, integrating virtual and real world applications and promoting an innovative learning environment. Educators play a vital role in bridging the gap between current knowledge and our aspirations for the future. So partnering with Siemens opens doors for them as well. And we don't view this as just another program. It's really a gateway to the future, right? We're trying to help everyone stay ahead of the curve and maintain that lead so that students and faculty are prepared for the next big thing in technology. So here's our mission statement, which is pretty concise and focused. Our mission is to bridge that aforementioned gap between industry and academia and strengthen that partnership, develop a talent pipeline from K through 12 through higher ed and continuing education, expand awareness and usage of Siemens solutions in education, increase Siemens ambassadors and number of software certifications, foster a community of academic users who are prepared and ready for anything industry throws at them, and finally, to establish ourselves as the preferred workforce development partner in Siemens commercial and academic markets. So workforce development is the KPI here, but now the challenge is how. How do we accomplish this? Now, Siemens is deeply committed to understanding the evolving needs of our commercial customers, from the largest enterprise accounts down to the small to medium-sized businesses. So to achieve this, we're actively seeking industry feedback to shape how our academic program works. The program spans across primary, secondary, and post-secondary education, as well as retraining of existing employees. And we find by leveraging insights from industry partners, we've tailored our academic program to ensure alignment with the skills and knowledge required to future-proof tomorrow's workforce. This collaborative effort highlights our dedication to supporting our customers and building a skilled and adaptable workforce ready to thrive in the digital age. So the Adopt a University program is the name we've given our engagement with higher education, and the name is meant to suggest that we have no interest in handing out software, wishing our customers the best of luck, and then taking off to chase down the next opportunity. Instead, we act as matchmakers, connecting our industry leaders with major commercial accounts in an effort to establish an academic supply chain with the universities we serve. The goal is to higher education the industry needs, provide them everything they need, focus on key domains like design, engineering, manufacturing, and quality, hopefully and likely increasing the way students will be equipped to hit the ground running when taking on internships or full-time employment. And this really benefits everyone, right? Including Siemens, who gain an ambassador for its brand and its products, likely for life if it's done correctly. So getting into the actual software now, it should be noted that we make a lot of our tools available today at no cost by simply visiting this website and filling out a brief online registration form. The key here, the idea was, how quickly can we get students using our software once they've applied? There's no need to speak to any reps. You don't need to provide a credit card information or wait a week or two for a form to get routed to someone. It's really a simple process for getting CAD, CAM, simulation, and the other tools you see here. We also, by way of an in-kind software grant, make just about our entire accelerator portfolio available to accredited academic institutions. These are obviously the same tools our commercial customers use in industry, with all the capability baked in that one would come to expect. There's really no limit to what can be taught using these tools, right? You can start freshman year learning about 3D mechanical CAD or electrical CAD and work your way towards mastering a more specialized tool, maybe composite design and simulation. And this is just a closer look at some of those tools available, but serves as a visual representation that really just scratches the surface on what's available to educators. Again, the accelerator portfolio is all of our tool sets, and they are widely available to academia. So this is the engagement process we adhere to. Siemens is here for the long haul. We're not, as I mentioned before, here just to drop off software and move on to the next opportunity. This is an approach that we've created to almost guarantee that. We like to start off by making students, faculty, and staff aware of who we are, and we do this to drum up interest in what we offer. And once we get some traction there, we're happy to host webinars, tech talks, put our solutions out there and align them with the needs of the students and educators. We're always interested in hearing about capstones, competition teams, student design projects and challenges, and perhaps that'll lead us into enhancing or enriching an existing curriculum set, right, with additional content, additional resources or activities. And finally, the ultimate goal of our software and curriculum becoming the standard in your engineering courses: mechanical, electrical, chemical, aerospace, biomedical, industrial. These are the different disciplines that we can contribute to: petroleum, materials engineering, etc. But there's, again, no specific order, no chronological order here. We can explore whichever one of these steps makes the most sense and go from there. There's no shortage of academic competition teams, and Siemens is very supportive of most of the more popular categories: robotics, automotive, rocketry, aircraft. And we have specific bundles that we've prepared that outfits these students with just about every tool they could possibly imagine to be successful and compete. Now, as educators, you face the challenge of providing students with a strong foundation in engineering fundamentals while keeping up with the almost daily technological changes in industry. And that's where our curriculum shines, offering two distinct options. The first being our free curriculum downloads from our engineering curriculum materials site, and Accelerator Academy, which is our homegrown learning platform that provides access to on-demand courses, virtual classrooms, workshops, and certification and badging programs covering various aspects of Siemens software. Now, the latter requires a paid membership, but this is included at no cost with every grant we write. So if you choose to partner with Siemens, you and your students get access to all that content at no cost. In both cases, we've collaborated with professors from leading institutions worldwide, leveraging the expertise of industry leaders and some of Siemens' own subject matter experts to develop comprehensive learning materials that specifically call for the use of Siemens technology. So we've covered who Siemens is. We've talked about the importance of our future workforce. We've covered all that the program offers by way of software, curriculum, certification, badging, and training. Now let's go over the process for becoming an academic partner, applying for an in-kind software grant. So in the spirit of continuous improvement, we've made a very serious effort to reduce as much friction as possible in executing the grant process. This is a four-step process. It's been streamlined with the intent of allowing you to focus on obtaining the appropriate tools and getting spun up in the classroom quickly. But again, this is a process, and it may take several days to turn around, but we will work as diligently as possible to make that happen as quickly as possible. The grant application is online and pretty straightforward. You can find it by following the URL at the bottom of the slide or just by simply typing in Siemens Academic Partner Program into your search bar, and the first or second result should get you there. Upon successful completion and submission of the grant, a representative will likely reach out and collect some additional information and set expectations of when the grant can be completed. Shortly thereafter, you will receive a $0 quote along with Siemens terms and conditions. Now, this is important. These are industry standard terms. So if you've worked in this space before, you're likely familiar with them. But the software is to be used for educational purposes only. Full stop. This is not for production. Once these terms and conditions have been agreed to, it's only a matter of time before we cut you your license and license files and send you download instructions, which are sent to the system administrator that you provide contact information for. And as a fully recognized academic partner, you're going to enjoy the same technical support our commercial customers enjoy. So if you experience any issues during installation or deployment, we have a dedicated team who are happy to help get the software up and running. And of course, we offer all of this support online as well. There's actually other ways to engage with us, including but certainly not limited to the newsletters that we periodically distribute, podcasts that cover trending topics in design, engineering, and manufacturing, such as Industry 4.0, additive manufacturing, artificial intelligence, and other trending topics. And this level of engagement doesn't require that you enter into a grant opportunity with us. Anybody is welcome to utilize these resources. So to quickly summarize the program, it's open to all levels of education. I know some of the names seem to suggest that this is available to post-secondary education only, and that's a large part of it, but we had the entire academic ecosystem in mind when we created this program. We wanted to provide something for everyone. But we are fully prepared to make our industrial strength software that spans the entire value chain available to you and your students. Provide you with best-in-class curriculum developed by faculty in collaboration with Siemens subject matter experts, promoting interdisciplinary theory and application through our curriculum hub. Accelerator Academy, which provides access to our comprehensive self-paced online training for both students and faculty to expand their knowledge and allow instructors to optimize their classroom time. We will engage with you and your students at a level that makes sense, hosting webinars, software demonstrations, or design competitions. We're happy to analyze your curriculum and the tools you currently use and help determine what Siemens products might support or in some cases replace them. We're just really interested in exploring ways to build that successful partnership. And finally, we're a huge proponent of real-world academic competitions that provide experience in problem solving, teamwork, and project management, and offer team software bundles with just about every tool you can imagine so that they can design, test, manufacture, and compete in their specific competition. So in conclusion, I want to remind everyone that workforce development is a shared responsibility. So please consider this an invitation to collaborate with Siemens to ensure our educational strategies and future workforce skills not only keep up, but lead the way for years to come. To date, our academic ecosystem has proudly touched over 1.5 million future engineers and leaders across more than 4,000 academic institutions globally. And we would love to add your name to this list. So I thank you for your attention. We welcome any questions or concerns. And after the end of this presentation, if you have questions that come up that we didn't address in this presentation, feel free to reach out either to Dennis or myself, and we can be reached at that contact information there. For those of you watching, really appreciate your attention and look forward to working with you.
All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, everybody, for joining today.
Take care now.